Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. CS OGAMBA have been taken to task by SIFUNA to explain those people who withdrew money that was meant for the ghost schools to cater for the ghost students. CS OGAMBA was also asked to name the results of those ghost students. Without wasting much time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to listen to what SIFUNA told the CS.
Schools, out of the, they had audited 12,000 schools out of the 17,500 and found that there were 50,000 ghost students. And in fact, the PS for Education, Bitok, was before the National Assembly, and he confirmed that the problem was most rampant in secondary schools. Now, the ministry sent money to these schools. They know the schools. They know the ghost students. Can the minister tell us today the names of those schools and the names of the persons who withdrew that money? Because by my math, if you are sending 16,000 shillings as capitation, then the country has lost almost 1 billion shillings in that financial year alone from these ghost students. So who are these people who are withdrawing this money?
Very well, ladies and gentlemen. You see, this issue of ghost schools, ghost students has not sat well with majority of Kenyans. When the office of the Auditor General, which is held by Nancy Gadungu, exposed the shocking fraud that was seen on 33 non-existent schools, which received billions of shillings for the past 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. This matter shocked the whole nation.
This is serious. This is very serious.
We have found that more than 50,000 students so far were not there before. So about 50,000 so far, and we're in the middle of the process, almost 50,000. So you can be sure we shall unearth many other things.
In the schools, verification of schools, have you found where capitation has gone to non-existent school up to now?
We can't confidently say there's a ghost school. We can't say that.
Thank you.
But we can say the numbers have gone down, but in the next 1 week or so, we should have a very clear position if there were schools that are non-existent.
If 50,000 schools, if 50,000 students, you have a discrepancy. What is the cost? What was the director of secondary education doing? What was the director of primary school education doing? And what was your capitating officer, who is next to you, the accountant, doing? Somebody has to pay for this money.
If you look at schools which are inexistent, some of them have bills which they have not been able to clear. Expenses they can't clear. But then someone sat somewhere with a computer and a pen, authorized certain payments to go to non-existent schools, and there are 33 of them. So this, the CS could not respond to. The non-existent schools he couldn't respond to. The non-existent, this ghost students, he could not respond to those ones. In fact, to be precise, this is exactly what he said.
SIFUNA's question. Yes, what we decided to do is, after the Auditor General flagged out that she had done a specific audit for the last 4 years, a forensic audit for the last 4 years, where they discovered discrepancies, we decided as a ministry in this third term to only release resources to schools where we have verified the number of students that have been enrolled. That exercise is ongoing.
So based on that reaction, ladies and gentlemen, you can just tell that the government is dilly-dallying on this issue of ghost schools, revealing the ghost schools, the people benefited from the ghost schools, because this money must have been paid somewhere. It's just like the issue of the ghost clinics that received SHA money. Kwani, are we saying that these accounts were also ghost accounts? We don't have something like a ghost account. This money was paid to someone. They were channeled to a bank. If the bank received, the big question is who withdrew them. The account must be having an account holder. You see, due diligence was done before opening the account, but the school does not exist. So that is what Auditor General Nancy Gathungu did not reveal. How I wish she could have just told us how the billions were being received by the relevant bank accounts and who was actually behind this. How we wish she could have done that. But what she did, she simply talked about the bills that are piled up around 117 billion, that some of these schools that exist are owed, you know, suppliers, they owe suppliers, you know, they owe maybe some in terms of salaries and the like. See, for those people who are paid internally, the extra teachers who are paid internally. So, to cut the long story short here, the CS could not answer, could not respond to Edwin Sifuna's question, because Edwin Sifuna was categorical that he needed to know who received the payments, who took the checks or the like. Again, he wants to know who are these ghost students, or rather, where are these ghost schools? You know, the identity of these ghost schools, and some things surrounding these ghost schools. You know, the payment, meaning the account holders. Those are the details which Edwin Sifuna wanted. But CS Ogamba only made promises and talked about theoretical things which were not what Sifuna had actually requested. Details were not supplied there. So just go below in the comment section and tell us what you think about this latest revelation concerning the response that CS Ogamba gave Sifuna. Sifuna was not happy because he never expected that was going to be the response. He only needed answers, straight answers, people, names, you know, accounts. But that is what CS Ogamba did not do. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.